You have everything, right? Work hard, Elijah.
Wow, that looks nice. Looks bigger than the one they tore down. She'll put it up fast.
Well, that's because they work together.
Boys, wait for your sister.
Hi! Hey, hello, Rebecca. Look at you, getting around so well.
I've been practicing.
Well, have a wonderful day at school. I know things won't be the same, but... Thanks for coming in on your day off to do this follow-up with me.
Are you kidding me? I wouldn't have missed it. Never had a story hit me so hard.
It's changed how I see everything.
On a Sunday, Rebecca, do you need to see Katie as badly as all that?
Sorry. I'll knock quietly next time.
I'll not hold my breath.
Good Sunday, Rebecca.
She truly is a clouding horse, isn't she? You forget what you were like before you became such a refined young lady.
I was never a horse.
Oh, no, more like a hopping, fluttery bird flying about. Now look at you. A young woman baking pies. Barely a feather left.
Bet I could still fly if I wanted to.
I've no doubt. Does this mean you're going to talk to Teacher Ruth today?
Do you think I'm ready?
I do.
We're going to help Dad set up the barn. Oh, what?
Now your sister, she's a half-blind colt.
Move along, girls. Folks are ready to worship. Get Isaac.
Where's Rebecca? I hope she hasn't been in the way.
No, she's been a big help. I just sent her inside with Katie to wash up.
No bean chowder? Good. Chowder with Isaac doesn't agree. It doesn't sit well with Gideon either. I got a package from Emma. Look. Look. Her boys are taller than she is now. She's my sister. And was a friend to you. She's shunned Ida. You shouldn't open her letters. Hannah and Jacob love Sundays at our house.
It's so beautiful. I'm taking her to town this week. Want to come with me? I'd love to. Can we come too? You two aren't old enough. Well, I mean, if they really want to come, we could always ask. But they annoy me. Well then, we'll just have to make you sing and entertain us. Have you heard Rebecca sing?
I went to the horse auction this week, and an Englishman said to me, "Why do you keep yourself separate?" Well, I will tell you what I told him. We are separate so that we do not stray. Someone who boasts that he is a Christian must walk in the path of Christ. Then he said to me, "Can you not walk in the path of Christ and watch television too?" I said, "Well, that would be quite the trick." How can we keep our minds on God if we're distracted by worldly pursuits? The answer is, we cannot. We keep our lives simple so that our path to heaven will be wide open for us and not cluttered with obstacles. Let us lift our voices now in expectation of arriving in our true home.
Safe in the arms of Jesus, safe on his gentle breast, there by his love o'ershaken, sweetly my soul doth rest. Hark, 'tis a song of heaven, born in the sweetest voice, echoed by saints in spirit, making my heart rejoice.
Kick his hard, Katie! Get out!
Lesson Cesar!
After we eat, will you tell the little ones the Dirk Williams story?
I will. If you go talk to Teacher Ruth.
I will.
God is with us.
If I move this, then I'll be able to see them.
No, I hear they're building a new house. Yeah. Oh, the one the people across the street. Oh, really? Teacher Ruth, I was wondering. Are you finally going to ask her about being teacher's helper? Katie, you little spiller!
It's all right, Mary Beth. I think the whole settlement knows that you've got your eye on my job.
Oh, no, I don't want to be teacher yet. I'm only 14. I know I'm not old enough, but I would like to start helping, just so that I could be ready for my apprenticeship next year.
Well, I'd love the help. In fact, if you hadn't asked me, I was going to ask you.
Truly?
You'll make a wonderful teacher.
Thank you.
There you are. Dad just called. He wants to know how long you're going to keep his truck.
Just one more day.
Okay, can you call him and tell him?
Charlie? Are you going to call him and tell him?
Yeah, could you call him? I want to catch an hour or two of sleep before my shift.
Okay. Where Daddy going? He going night-night. He going night-night.
Now, Dirk refused to renounce his beliefs, so they locked him up for many, many months until one cold, bitter night. He saw his chance and he escaped. Only one of the guards saw him and he started chasing him.
So Dirk was running as fast as he could across a frozen pond until all of a sudden he heard a crash and a crack, and he turned around just in time to see the guard crashing through the ice into the freezing water. Well, Dirk knew that more guards were coming, and he also knew that this was his last chance to escape. But he turned around, he went back, and he pulled that guard out of the water and saved his life.
But what happened to Dirk? Well, it's really sad. You don't want to know. They burnt him at the stake. But he was so nice. You're such a baby, Hannah. No, I'm not. Yeah, you are. Sarah, don't worry, Hannah. He died in peace because he knew that he had done the right thing. So he went straight up to heaven to live with God and all the angels. Okay, so who wants to hear a happier story? Tell the one about the angels. Daddy, Mom says it's time for you to get up for work.
Do they fit?
I don't get it. Can we wear them to school tomorrow?
No. No, these are for winter. It's not even cold yet.
But please. It might rain all of a sudden.
Well, we'll see what your mom says.
Gideon, the milk truck is still outside. Maybe I should see if Charlie needs some help. Daka.
Good one, Mom. I'll get my food.
Oh, they're lovely.
What the hell? Daniel!
Charlie. Can I lend a hand?
No. I'll get it.
How are Amy and the children? They well? Well, you let me know if you need anything.
Katie was determined to sleep in her boots. I thought we were going to have to pull them off her while she slept. What is this?
Emma sent it. The gift.
And you accepted it. She's shunned.
I know.
Then, what are you doing?
She's my sister. I miss her. I was hoping... I want to visit her.
I think you want more than that.
Not for me. For Mary Beth. She wants to be a teacher.
And she will be. Here.
Yes, but what if she chooses not to stay? To teach the English, she'll need college. And she's so bright, Gideon. Don't you think we should have...
We made our choice, Ida, long ago.
It was the right choice for us, but Mary Beth...
will choose for herself when the time comes.
But by then it'll be too late. She'll have missed her chance for high school. Listen, Gideon, Emma has made us a very generous offer. She said that Mary Beth can stay with her for a time and see what it's like to go to an English school.
What are you saying?
I'm saying maybe we should try.
You want our daughter to be shunned, too?
No, of course not. You know she wouldn't be shunned. She hasn't been baptized yet. I'm saying... I just think she deserves a chance to be something more than...
More than what? She is a child of God. She is already everything that she needs to be. It is Emma who is putting these ambitions in you. Emma who lives with outsiders, tempting you with worldly matters. Oh, you mustn't talk to her anymore. Promise me, Ida, that you won't talk to Emma again.
I don't deserve you.
Mary Beth, I hope you're not going out without something in your stomach.
Are you finished milking already? I'm sorry, Dad. I overslept. I tried to tell her it was time to get up.
Well, the cows asked about you, but I told them you'd be back tomorrow. I can't tell if we're still quarreling or not.
We're not. An apple is not a proper breakfast. Here, sit and eat. You'll need to be fortified for your first day as teacher's helper.
The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to help Hannah with her sums. Teacher Ruth says she's a little slow-headed with numbers, but I think I can help.
You have a good heart, Teacher Mary Beth.
All right. I'm off to my prayer meeting. The bus is coming in 15 minutes, so finish your breakfast. And don't forget to brush your teeth. Hey. Hey. Make sure you get a few hours of sleep when they're gone, okay?
Slow down, Katie. It's not a race. Do I have to call you Teacher Mary Beth now? No, of course not, silly. I'm just a teacher helper. Why are you walking so funny? New boots. They're still a little stiff. Well, mine aren't. Really? 'Cause you just tripped. Bye, Dad.
I'm going to the feed store. Do you need anything while I'm in town?
A packet of needles would be nice. All right, everyone, take your seats. How's everybody doing today?
Beautiful. Hannah with her sums today. Look, I got new. Could I help?
All right, Mary Beth, can I have my teacher's helper up front, please?
Yes.
Dispatch, what is your emergency?
There's a man. He just walked into my school. He's got a gun. What is it?
Whoa.
Has something happened?
I don't know. Levi came to get Isaac. He says there are police cars at the school. They told me to stay put, but I'm doing no such thing. Step up.
Hello? Hey, Charlie. Just got Maddie to sleep. I hope you didn't wake her up. What? What are you talking about? Are you okay? Charlie?
away. Oh, thank Jesus you got away.
Emma and I ran out the side door, just like Teacher Ruth. And I thought Mary Beth would run too. I thought she would run.
Mary Beth is still in the school with the man?
Yes.
Sarah and Rebecca too?
He said he wouldn't hurt us if we did what he said. But I ran. I'm sorry, Mama. I'm so sorry.
What should we do? We should pray.
There you go.
I thought I looked tired.
Oh, man, I'm allergic to Mondays.
I just brewed a fresh pot of coffee if you want to go grab some.
Good. Oh, Jill, look alive.
I need you two on the road now. School shooting, West Nickel Mines, Amish school.
Amish? That doesn't make any sense. The Amish don't have guns.
The shooter wasn't Amish. He shot a bunch of young girls.
Call if you get any other details.
But my son, he got out, so I don't know anything about this one.
Come, boys. We'll ask Dad. He may know.
Hi, Dad. They told you anything?
Just that we have to stay here. And that one girl has passed for certain.
Who?
They don't know who because all the girls are dressed alike. They asked us for a photo of Mary Beth.
I told them we didn't have one. On account of God doesn't like us to be in pictures.
I can't leave, Katie.
I'll come.
Yes, is this the sheriff's office? Well, I've been trying to get a hold of someone who can help me. I just got a very disturbing phone call from my husband. Scared the heck out of me. I don't know. I don't know if he's going to hurt himself or... Yes, I will hold. Dad, thank God you're here. You have to watch Maddie. I have to go find Charlie. He just...
There's something you need to see.
Although no official statement has been released, what we do know is a lone gunman apparently entered this one-room Amish school. He allowed the boys to leave, but kept the girls inside with him. The first trooper arrived on...
What? Why are you showing me this?
Amy, that's my truck. The truck I loaned Charlie last week.
Wait, Sheriff, what can you tell us about the
Sorry, ma'am. I can't give you any information.
No word on names or any other details? No, the news conference isn't for another 40 minutes. Yeah, I got it. Leonard doesn't want us to wait for the news conference. He wants us to go live in 10. So pick your spot, and I'm going to find a uniform to talk to. I think that's one of the parents.
Do we know anything now?
No, not yet.
My daughters are.
Ma'am, that's what I'm trying to sort out right now. But we got girls sent to 4 different hospitals. They're all wearing the same clothes, and we got no photos to help us out.
Has no one asked the girls their names?
Ma'am, from what I understand, not a one of them is conscious.
Ruth. I should have stayed, shouldn't I? I just thought that if I went to get help, maybe...
There's no way that you could have known what that man was set to do.
A total stranger. He wasn't a stranger, Mama. I've seen him before. Lots of times.
Where? Who was he?
The man who drives the milk truck.
It was Charlie? Charlie Roberts?
I did find this letter from Charlie saying goodbye, saying that he was mad at God because our little girl had died and he was going to take revenge on God. That's her. Lisa died the day she was born. He called and I didn't understand what he was saying. I thought he was telling me that he was going to kill himself. I don't think it's possible that he could ever hurt children. My husband was a good man.
Ma'am, we found a list of the items he took into the school with him and receipts from the hardware store where he bought them. The dates on those receipts go back 6 days. We believe that your husband had been planning this crime for at least a week.
Would you please excuse me? I don't feel well.
It appears that Charles Carl Roberts IV, a local milk truck driver who is not Amish, entered the school at 10:35 this morning carrying an arsenal that included a shotgun, several pistols, along with 600 rounds of ammunition. He ordered all the boys to leave the room and then took 10 girls hostage. Soon after police arrived at the scene, Roberts shot all 10 girls and then took his own life. We're being told that 3 of the girls were either found dead at the scene or died shortly thereafter. All of the other girls suffered gunshot wounds and are being treated at local hospitals.
You okay?
Yeah, I just need a minute.
It's Hannah. She's safe in the arms of Jesus.
Oh, Hannah. Oh, no.
Sarah and Rebecca are still alive at different hospitals. I must find Isaac. Okay. We'll pray for them. Forgive me.
Yes, ma'am.
I was wondering if you had any news of my daughter, Mary Beth Graber. She's the oldest girl, 14, brown hair.
Sorry, her name's not on the hospital update.
Well, what does that mean? They must have taken her somewhere.
I'll make a call. Try and find out.
Thank you.
Excuse me.
Did they tell you about Mary Beth? Is she in the hospital?
I don't know. Perhaps she did run after all. Perhaps she'll come walking up the road any minute looking for us.
Heads up, here he comes, folks. We have some questions for you, sir. Mr. Taskey, is Amy going to be joining you, sir?
Mr. Taskey?
Mr. Taskey, what is Amy's feeling? What is she going through right now? Could you tell us?
My name is Henry Taskey. I'm here on behalf of my daughter, Amy Roberts. She's been devastated by what happened today. She's written the following statement. Excuse me. The man who did this today was not the Charlie I've been married to for almost 10 years. He was an exceptional father. He took the kids to soccer practice and games, played ball with them in the backyard. He never said no when I asked him to change a diaper. Our hearts are broken, our lives shattered, and we grieve for the innocent lives that were lost here today. Above all, please pray. Pray for the families who lost children today. Please pray for our children and our family. That's it.
Mr. Taskey.
Mr. Taskey. Mr. Taskey.
A few questions, please, sir.
Mr. Taskey.
Mr. Taskey, please.
The coroner is going to need one of you to come down to the morgue to identify your daughter.
But I did identify her when they carried her out at the school.
Let me call the office and see if they still want you to come down.
If they do, we are not able to drive.
I'd be happy to take you.
I want to go.
No, I will go. You shouldn't see her the way she is. It will upset you.
Acts of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Are we leaving?
Policemen are asking for our help, but I need you to stay here a little longer, okay? Now keep her close.
I don't have an answer yet. I'm on hold.
Doesn't matter. Please take me to my daughter. I want to see her.
What's he got? I'm the same way. Yeah, someone pops out.
Our hearts are broken.
There's news people outside.
I expect you'll have to get used to that.
I don't want to get used to it. I don't want those cameras anywhere near the kids.
I think you're going to have to just lay it out for them. The whole mess. So they don't find out from somebody else.
How am I supposed to do that, Dad? How am I supposed to tell them that their father went? I can't even say the words to myself, let alone how am I supposed to tell Andy and Ryan? Your daddy went and murdered, I don't know how many little girls the same age as you.
We thank you for the ride.
All right, wait a minute. Here they are. What's going on? Come on. Hey, let's see what you're thinking about. Joey,
Gentlemen, can we ask you a question? What's your name? Please, can you explain to us why you're here?
Yeah, come on.
Are you here to...
Sir,
It
why are
appears
you
that
here
some
today?
elder gentlemen from the Amish community have come to
Keep rolling,
visit
keep rolling.
Robert's family. None of them will speak to us at this time.
Looks like some Amish fellas.
Why? What do they want?
I couldn't tell you. But the last thing you need is for some angry folks to make you feel worse than you already do. I'll talk to them.
No. They have the right to be angry. They have every right in the world.
Not at you, they don't. You didn't do a thing wrong.
Neither did they. Just let them in, Dad.
Amy, you're not thinking clear-headed
Fine,
about
I'll
this.
do it myself.
No, hang on.
May we come in, Mrs. Roberts?
Like they were going in for tea. Have you ever seen anything like that?
No, never.
I didn't know what Charlie was planning. I swear to God, I didn't know.
That never once entered our minds, Mrs. Roberts.
I don't know what happened to him. I'm horrified and I'm so sorry. I would give anything, my life, to get those girls back. Were any of you related to them?
My daughter, Mary Beth, died this morning.
I'm sorry, you must be suffering deeply.
It is a deep wound. Yes. But she is in heaven with her Father now. And she is at peace.
I'm so sorry. So sorry.
We're sorry for your loss, too.
My loss.
You lost a husband. Your children have lost their father. We grieve for you as well. We will harbor no anger at Charlie. He was known to most of us. We come here to tell you that we forgive him.
You forgive him?
For as ye forgive men their trespasses, your heavenly Father will forgive you also.
Matthew 6:14.
We will not allow hatred into our hearts. We know that you will be facing harsh judgments, and we would like to offer our help. We are your neighbors, and if you or your children should need anything, we hope that you will let us know.
We came to tell Mrs. Roberts that we carry no grudge against her husband.
I don't even know what to do with that. How to frame it? I mean, how do you forgive someone who did something like that? I have 2 nieces. There's no way I could.
I raised 3 girls, and I... Do you think he was being on the level?
They went into the house, they talked to the wife. Why would they do that if they weren't serious about it?
All right. We'll run the clip. No commentary. We'll let people make up their own minds. But tomorrow I want the both of you out there again, talking with the Amish. Find out if this is just a deacon doing his job, or if the families who lost children really buy into all that forgiveness stuff.
She'll never sleep here again.
She's sleeping in a better place now, little one.
They're taking Mary Beth to the mortuary tomorrow. I want to get up early and sew her burial dress.
sure that there are others that would be happy to do that for you.
I want to do it. I want it ready tomorrow. I don't like thinking about her lying there without a clean dress to wear. Do you plan to come with me tomorrow?
I'll be there.
You weren't with me today. You were at the house of our murderer.
I was doing my duty.
According to whom? Levi?
According to God. God had a plan for her, Ida. He sent her to us. He has the right to call her home. To question that will do us no good.
But I don't know how to be without her.
Gideon is up.
You should not blame him for what he did. He was right to go with Levi.
You can say that even now.
Charlie Roberts is dead. To forgive him makes it easier. We don't have to see him. We don't have to talk to him. His fate is in God's hands.
Rachel? How are your girls?
God called Sarah home during the night.
I'm sorry. I was hoping that...
Both of Judith's daughters died. Anna and Lydia. That's 5 girls killed.
And Rebecca, how is she doing?
Still in a coma.
Well, we will pray for her. You were up all night.
Sewing this dress is the last thing I will ever do for Mary Beth.
Why were you showing Rachel photographs of Emma's boys?
Rachel asked to see them. We agreed that God probably wouldn't have found us overly proud if we had just one photo to remember our daughters by.
You do not need a graven image to remember Mary Beth.
No. But it would comfort me. But you do not need comfort, do you?
Of course I do. I loved Mary Beth more than my life.
And yet, you went to the house of the man who killed her. And you put out your hand to his wife.
Because it was the right thing to do. God commands it. We must trust God's wisdom.
What wisdom? Why would God want a beautiful, innocent girl to be slaughtered? Why?
I don't know. All I know is that if we forgive, God promises that peace will follow.
God has shattered my heart.